Okay, people. It is September, I think it's the 29th. It's Sunday, 2019. Okay? It's about 11:15 o'clock now. And at 10 o'clock, I was getting ready to go to sleep. Because I got up really, really early. Because I've been doing this house repairs, people. Okay? And yard work, people. And then I got Amari back. And then I got Andre a mattress, right? Moving things around. And I pulled out the stamp collection for Andre, right? A stamp collection that I've had since I've been 10 years old. So you multiply that by 50 years, people. Right? And I'm going to go through it with Andre, teach him the countries and stuff with my stamps. That's what this was for. Where is it? Right? You can see. Right? For Andre. Right? Well, I pulled out 3 bins from underneath my bed, way in the back, with books and stamps and stamps and stamps and all kinds of stamps. Books that tells you how to collect stamps. So, today I didn't move around, right? Because I'm always on my feet all day long for 16 hours a day, right? So I pretty much sat in front of this computer here. I was trying to get it to, I had to put on a media player so that I can, because the 2 different programs convert in 2 different formats, and they read 2 different fucking formats that are coming in with these cameras, and like I said, I'm having to study this stuff, right? And try and fix things and uninstall and reinstall, and so pretty much that's what I did for the day, right? Because I'm going to be working on Shimei stuff, right? I don't like all this blurry crap, right? I'm trying to figure out what's the best way of dealing with that problem. So, okay, I got up at 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, right? Because physically I'm exhausted, people. And this pressure and ringing in my ears and this pressure in my, all of it is it's just it's off the roof. Okay. 10 o'clock comes, I'm going to get ready to go to sleep. Right? And I'm going to go turn off the lights, right? And I hear chattering outside in the front. And I want to cry, people. And I'm looking out the window, and I end up opening up the window so I can hear, because they're right outside my house, right? And then I think I hear Sierra's voice and some woman's voice out there, and I'm like, what the hell, right? So I grab my camera, people, and I go outside. And what it is, it's a lone cop. A Punjabi woman, Hindu woman, some kind of ethnic woman, right? And not Chinese, but Punjabi or Hindu or something like that, right? A brown person. And Sierra's on the, doing whatever Sierra's doing, and, being whatever. And I'll add it to this. This is just the first part of this video, okay? And I specifically asked that cop, why don't you take her to the hospital and commit her? In a nutshell, people, that woman told me that Sierra was my daughter and that I should look after Sierra. And I told her, well, if I did that, you people would call MCFD on me and I'd lose my grandkids. So that's not feasible. I reminded her that her job was to serve and protect the public. Sierra was the public, and she should be protecting Sierra. And that she should take Sierra back to the hospital and request to have her committed for at least a 3-day assessment. And that woman just basically said, well, Sierra's always at the hospital, and it's not my job to tell the doctor what to do. It's your job to look after your daughter. She's your daughter. And then the woman drove off. She just drove off, turned around and got in her car and fucking drove off, people. So I followed Sierra off into the garage, and she's in my garage now. I can hear her every now and then as I'm explaining to Andre inside that I have to choose between him and Amari or Sierra. Right? And that if I choose Sierra, his mother, I will lose him and his cousin to foster care. And foster care. And he goes, foster, I don't want to be there. You know, it's not where I want to be. It's not a nice place to be. Do they have Lego? And I'm like, Andre, your Nana's not a bad Nana. I don't do anything wrong, people. I give it my all. I've lost my tenant because my landlord is pressuring for money all the time. I lost my tenant because things don't get fixed properly or in a timely manner because my landlord wants us to fix it or to find somebody to fix it for her cheap. And when that doesn't work, we go months without anything being fixed. So after a while, people get frustrated and then blame me for the shit. It just so happened Edgar just left. He's going to empty out this room by the end of the month, and then what? I'm going to rent it to someone like Sierra and start the process all over again? With the kitchen not done? Bathroom not done? Waiting as the gutters are pouring a river? Porches flaking? Oozing black goo? It's pathetic, people. But this is how gangstalking works. This is how the targeting of vulnerable families work. My son said, Sierra's not content because I'm in the garage videotaping people. Okay? And I'm going to upload it. And if people want to call MCFD, that's fine, because I'll say, well, take it to the cops because they're the ones who brought her here and then drove off, telling me that I should look after Sierra. Even though I'm the one with the least amount of resources. I'm not the one that gives her the drugs. I'm not the one that encouraged her to be a drug addict when she was 13. Okay? She got that in school, people. Sierra was targeted to be what she is today. And now that she's that, the public union sector, use that against my family. And with that said, and with what happened tonight, and with her telling me that they're taking a sheet and coming up behind her, Punjabi women, or Hindu, brown people from India, basically, right? Because that hospital is 95% fucking immigrants. Like I said, they didn't need Shimei to be a nurse. Because all they have to do is put the call out to all these fucking countries, and you'll have 1,000 nurses coming in from each country willing to do anything by any means necessary just to stay here, including harvest organs illegally. When they're not targeting people in a different way. Like Uncle John for his assets. But, they came up behind Sierra and covered her face like this from behind. I believe her, people. But there's nothing I can do about it. That's the thing. They can do all that. They can have men stand there and security. How many times do they have to call security on Sierra at the hospital? I'm pretty sure that cop said that Sierra was making threats to stab somebody at the safe injection site. Well, if that was the case, why didn't the cop fucking do something about that and fucking commit her? She's obviously a danger to herself. She's a danger to other people. Do you see the hypocrisy that's going on? This is not content. This is real life, people. This is affecting my grandkids. It's enough that my children had to grow up watching their sister deteriorate. But Sierra's at the end of the fucking line here. And the healthcare system is completely avoiding it. And so are the police. So if she ODs on fentanyl, it's just one less off the welfare roll, right? And that's why they don't clean up the streets with fentanyl, because they're trying to kill off the Sierras when they're not harvesting the organs from the Chimets. So, feel like shit. This is this loose, L-O-O-S-H harvesting, where, there are certain individuals that walk among us that feed off of this negative energy, this hurt, this pain, this dysfunction. This is how they gain strength. This is how they build up their self-esteem and their wealth, by hurting others. And this is the perfect example of it, people. The perfect example of it. So anyway, the only thing I can think of is to file a lawsuit, like, fast. As fast as I can. Because this is pathetic. I have no money. I'm barely making the bills. All right, I'm going to give my landlady $18.50 this month for rent. Instead of $19, I'm going to give her $18.50. She was getting $18, and I hope that she'll be happy with $18.50, because that's stretching it, people. Because don't forget, I still have CIBC Bank breathing down my fucking back, right? With their $325 a month payment, which is $302 interest, because it's extortion. Right? As Andrew the Dragon is sitting high up on the fucking horse, spending taxpayers' dollars to keep the corruption going. And Sierra is the perfect example of that. So if I file a lawsuit against the provincial government and Fraser Health Authority, right, at least for failing to provide adequate health care to my daughter and protection to her persons, in addition to my own family, protections from MCFD, them not being able to use her against me when the cops drop her off at my house, or she happens to show up, right? Because she needs $20 because she just got out of jail, or she just got out of the hospital. Because I did give her $20 earlier today because she did show up. And I said, here, take the $20, just go away. You can't stay here. And not even fucking 7-8 hours later, the fucking cops brought her here. And she's rooting around in my garage. So many times in the past, people, when Shimei was alive, we always wonder if we'd find her dead in the garage. Serious. I mean, there was a time, the kids down there, they let her stay in the living room, and it didn't work out because she kept ODing all the time. So, we were calling ambulance, this, that, and everything, blah, 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 right? And then the next winter, she was lucky to be inside the laundry room because we couldn't trust her, right, in terms of ODing. And because, that wasn't good enough. Nothing works with Sierra. Nothing works with Sierra, people. Nothing fucking works with Sierra. And then last year, it was a no-go. Like when Shimei, that winter, 2018, kids just didn't want it. Right? 17, 18. 15, they gave it a chance. 16, they gave it a chance. And by 17, going into 18. But then 18, I had the little house. Right? But then there is no housing. I can't even get a house for her, people, because it's genocide in Canada. because an immigrant population is taking over Canada, basically. And this is why I do these videos, because I want you to see how a family is being fucking targeted and dying one by one. And if we're not dying, we're in deep depression. And then, you know, what? Is MCFD going to call me up next week and say what? What? What are they going to say, people? That the mattress that I bought for Andre wasn't good enough? Is that what they're going to say? I'm being honest with him. I have to choose between him, his cousin, or her. How do you think he feels going to bed? What has he done to these people that take all the fucking taxpayers' dollars and live in their fucking monster homes or wherever they fucking live with their multiple pension plans and disability packages and dental this and medical that and superannuation life insurance policies? What has Andre ever done to any of these fucking people? If you want to call them people. Like, how dare that brown woman who dubbed herself as a cop tell me it was my responsibility to look after my daughter, when she damn well knows I have no means to do that. And she had every means to commit her. Making threats on people to stab them is enough reason to get her committed for 3 days for a psychological assessment. But they won't do it because they are probably running some sort of pharmacare fraud for all the immigrants that are coming into this country that don't have medical. Because when you go to the hospital, and there was an article on this once before, it's full of immigrants waiting to see the doctor. I have nothing against immigrants, people, but I do have a problem when it's your family that's on the freaking chopping block and being harvested. Right? One way or another, Uncle John was harvested for his money. Shimei was harvested for her organs. Tisha's being harvested, Sierra is being harvested for, street prostitution and that medical fucking bill, how many millions of dollars have they billed the taxpayers for Sierra to bring her back here? So that Andre has a miserable childhood. And then the social workers show up and blame me for that. Blame me for that, people. I'm supposed to be sleeping so I can get up and go outside tomorrow. It's not going to rain for 2 days. So I was going to work Monday and all day Tuesday, no matter how I felt, outside. Whether I was doing rafters, cutting the grass, weeding, walkway, whatever. It wouldn't matter. I'd be outside for 2 fucking days. Instead, I'm doing a video thinking that I need to sit down and write a lawsuit in the next 2 fucking weeks and file it so that I can draw attention to what's happening to my family from a Sierra perspective. And maybe get my daughter some help, since she's my responsibility. If I go to the hospital, people, they just ignore me. I've been there before discussing Sierra. They do this shit on purpose because they know that she has no place to go, and they release a monster out into my fucking yard. My Where's she gonna go, people? And they know it. And then they hold it against me. And that's enough grounds to file the fucking lawsuit. Because I don't know what else to do. What, go to a judge and ask them to commit my daughter? Fuck, that ain't gonna work. How far do you think that's gonna get me? Lawsuit's not gonna get me anywhere either. Because it's all corrupt. It's all rigged. Right? I can't believe that cop played up so fucking dumb. Well, I have nothing to do with MCFD. You have everything to do with MCFD. Because you're all interconnected with each other with your freaking system. Like I said, Shimei was a hit. It went too smooth with Shimei. She was already in the system. They knew she was a prime candidate. It was just a matter of time. And when that time was up, they ran with it. Sierra is just a distraction, people. The Sierras out there that are struggling like this are just a distraction for the bigger fucking game that's going on in terms of organ harvesting. They cannot harvest Sierra's organs because of her predicament. But they can harass me. They can frighten my family. They can keep us living in fear. They can keep us depressed. They can harvest our sad emotions. They can build in dysfunction on a cortisol level as the brain is developing in children, aka Andre. Right? So it ensures the next generation of whatever it is that these people feed off of. Because they're feeding off of it. Everybody's standing around, all brown, birds of a feather, flock together, looking at Sierra chorning. 20 years I've been working on this nonprofit, people. Go into my videos when I used to do park events. There were no Punjabis at the park event. And there's a reason for it. Because they don't participate with society. They just assimilate and do commerce. But they don't actually fucking participate and want to be a part of the collective, even though they say in their temples that they are, but yet they don't believe in God. That's what Twinder told me at that little house. The Punjabis don't believe in a God. They live for the moment, and when they die, that's it. It's done. I'm wondering how much truth there is to that. You hear? Because none of this seems very godly. None of it. None of this seems godly. If anything, it seems very evil and callous and cold. And I'm getting off this fucking bandwagon. I can't call the cops on her, people. Where are they going to take her? They don't want to take her to the hospital. They don't want to commit her. They can't take her back to the safe injection site because that's where they got her from. There's no room at the fucking Sums, the little 40 let's lay on the floor shelter that they have and kick everybody out at 6:30 in the morning. She can't go there. And what am I supposed to do? Seriously. So this is what is it called? Evidence. This isn't content, people. This is not content. This is fucking evidence. Okay? Let's just keep the record straight. I don't know why you people can't help my daughter.
What? She's nice, but I don't even 30%.
Well, I just don't understand this. Like,
she's really
how is this normal? You can clearly see that she's not well.
She's going to injection sites, threatening them to stab them with open needles. Like
then why don't you commit her?
Oh, stop. You let
if they don't they don't.
Why can't you get her committed?
Why don't you get your fucking
You
self
can
committed?
clearly see that my daughter
You're an
is
idiot,
sick.
dude.
Okay, you don't need to record.
I do, because I've been putting up with this for a very, very long time now.
You know, bitches, and you put it on the internet and let everybody in the world see because how ignorant you
Sierra, I am tired
that is
of
how
this.
ignorant you are, you fucking idiot.
I am tired of this, Sierra.
Shut up,
It is their responsibility, it is the public
No,
union
son.
sector's
You owe me money too, I
responsibility
believe, don't you?
to look after
I
the
believe you
mentally
owe me
ill,
lots of money still,
the
too.
severely sick, okay?
I know that's
She
sick,
needs
too.
to be institutionalized. I'm
that's-
asking
I don't
you
care if
to...
they go to heroin sick.
Well, you can take her to the hospital, and you can ask
what?
her for a 3-day psychiatric
You do it for
assessment.
free. No, they
It
expect
doesn't
you to do
work
it
that
for
way.
free.
I
How
don't
does
tell
it work?
people.
Fuck off.
I don't go to doctor and tell her to.
You
And
go
then
to the
when you pay you a
hospital.
certify her.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
fuck
take
you.
people to the hospital all the time?
There's certain criteria that.
And what's the criteria?
I don't go tell the doctor to certify
What is
her.
the
She
criteria?
has seen the doctor so many times. It's up to the med. I'm not a medical professional, am I?
I don't know.
No, it's not. It's doctor.
You're part of the public union sector.
Not her job, Mom.
Yeah, but if you know that, you know how it works.
Your job is to
I
protect
do.
the public. She needs protection.
Okay,
You
so
leave.
I'm not her,
You
like, a
leave, and
personal
if she
hero.
gets hit by a car, because I can't have her in the house under these conditions,
I'll go right now.
and you leave, who
you
becomes?
are the mother, and you can't help her.
I'm the mother, but I can't help her. If I have her in my house, you people show up and try and take my grandchildren away from me.
Why
because
are you
she's
just
in my house.
I don't know. I don't know anything about grandchildren or anything.
Well, you know
about
how
her.
the system works. You
I'm
know
not
how
the
the
whole-
system
I'm
works.
not the system.
Yeah, you do. You know exactly how the system works. This is a cycle. An ongoing cycle. When does the cycle end? Are you leaving now? Where did you go? The police officer left. Go inside the house. Go inside the house. I was told by that police officer that I am the mother and I'm supposed to look after Sierra. Okay? How does that work, people? Look, you can't live in my garage.
This is my garage. Hey, people, I'm gonna take advantage of my daughter some more. Not pay her properly, that's supposed to. Hey, people, how's that look? Well, I'm doing this is that I need to just look at it. Literally, I'm looking at that up. No more. That's about 100 miles. No time for you. Take my fucking mom to me off all the time. Literally. I have no money to give you, but hey, Tisha, here's a whole bunch of money. Here, Tisha, here. Here's this, here's that. Oh, is this one? Oh, don't this. Oh, this one. You don't here. Oh, I'm gonna go spend this. Fuck. Oh, I know. Oh, make sure you get this to Judy. Make sure you get this to Sierra from me, okay? For doing that for me. Oh yeah, no problem. Sierra got. Nope. Where's my money? Waiting for it. Who knows? Never got it. So how much money did Uncle Troy send me that time? Where's the fucking? I sent $29 money. Never got it. Where is it? I haven't seen it yet. Fuck off, man. You guys. You aren't family. Yeah, right. You doped yourself. That's all it is. You've lied to me all these fucking years. Fuck off, I hate you. Literally. You're a fucking kid and you lied to me. Everything. What was in there? Your excuse.
How did you end up in that cop's car anyway? Because you were threatened to what? Stab people at the fucking safe injection site? That's what she said.
You went in my fucking pocket and took my money out of it again? Yeah.
Pardon me?
The staff went in my fucking pockets. Went in my pockets and stole my money.
The staff.
And my dough. The staff. Again. Third time at the stretch. Third fucking time. Today, Mom. I was texting you like, like, what's that woman they see you and they, what are those pedophiles called when they don't touch you, they look at you and molest you?
I don't know.
What's that word? You know what I'm talking about, right? You don't have to touch them to molest them, you know what I mean?
Okay, who was touching who?
Anyways, I'm in the shower, right? I had one of my instances in my ass today, right? So I go in the shower, my hair is coming out, just fucking don't mind this. So, oh, fuck, I'm gonna take it off. Overheating. Can you help me? My wrist is broken. I need you to help me pull it over my head, please.
What do you mean your wrist
My
is...
wrist is broken. Can you help me pull it over my head, please?
Don't get aggressive with me.
My wrist is broken. Can you help me pull it over, please? I gotta move it. Thank you.
What do you want me to do, Sierra?
I want you to pull, I mean, pull it and let me pull it out.
Pull what out?
Myself! What do you think?
Sierra, this
Not
is
my
bullshit.
honey. I'm gonna pull myself out of my sweater.
Shut up. Shut up, man.
Oh, fuck, I hate you.
Go to the freaking back to the hospital.
You're an idiot. You know that? You can't fucking hold me. I can't do that, but I do it. Hey, fuck off. Get away from me.
Like, why do they keep releasing you?
Girl, man, you're a fucking idiot. What are they have you committed, man? Fuck. Seriously. What did I just say?
And that cop actually has the nerve to stand there and tell me that you are my daughter and I am supposed to do something about this. I am not the one that runs drugs in these communities.
I treat my daughter, lied to my daughter for years about it, that's all. Fuck off. Fuck right off. You're fucked. Act like it. Still look like I can do your beer, please. Fuck right off. How dare you? I fucking dare you.
You need to leave the garage.
I hate you.
You need to leave the garage.
Truth, eh? You know, the truth hurt, Mom? Are you upset now?
No, I am not upset, Sierra.
This is the fucking truth. You know it. You know when something hurts?
You are a travesty.
When something hurts, that's when it's the fucking truth. Yeah, how
You are a travesty.
I feel about this whole situation, Judy. Hydro?
This is BC, British Columbia, Canada, healthcare system. Seriously. So you get out of jail, the next day you end up in the hospital.
My body's swelling up so fucking bad again.
After you got out of jail.
Yeah, right? You know how it's swelled up, right? I'm like, my body's swelling. I'm here for the doctor told me the next time I start the signs, someone told me about the signs, right? Remember I told you, I was like, I don't want to have to go get my blood pressure, remember?
Uh-huh.
Like, my body's starting to swell, the signs of it, right? So, remember, my legs getting sore and stuff, I remember I told you? Right? So, whatever, I'm in the shower, right? Two guys, don't even knock them, don't even knock. Open the fucking door, wide open, I'm naked. On my back first, sorry. I'm just like, fell up, I'm so still, like, I'm just rolling all the way up. Like, I feel like rape, That's how I feel, okay? For a half hour. Open the fucking door, staring at me. In the fucking corners, staring at me, butt naked, I'm showering. Turn around, straight to my back. So the way I'm washing my body, I don't even know the door is open, don't see any. Don't even know there's two fucking security guards staring at me boners.
Where? Where?
Surrey Hospital.
At the Surrey Memorial Hospital. They've got two security guards watching you take a fucking shower. So why did you leave? Or did they release you?
They restrained me afterwards. Listen, you don't listen to me. Why don't you shut up? Listen.
So now they restrained you.
Listen, man.
When?
So,
Yesterday?
Listen. Not everything. No, listen.
Shut up, man.
Shut up and listen. Fuck. Man. You're making me mad. She doesn't think shit. Shut the fuck up and listen. So, okay, whatever. So, 3:30, final door. Like, why the fuck did you not open the door? Why didn't you knock? So, no, I'm in the shower. You hear the water running. I know you hear the water running. Like, and now she sounds like you fucking know you're here. So you can turn around to the fucking towel at least. You fucking pervert. Lower the fucking shower. No, we don't have to. No. Like, get the fuck out of the shower now before I fucking stab you. Like, get the fuck out. Like, how dare you come in? How dare you even open the door? How did you even think you'll open the door without having to see a woman here? Who the fuck do you think you are? Security, what the fuck, right? Like, why are you even here? The doctor knew I was in. I'm letting you get the fuck out. Right, so I freaked out. Right, about 5 minutes later, nurse comes in. I'm showing you, you can't talk to your staff like that. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm like, listen, lady, the doctor knows I'm out here. I have to, okay, maybe you are allowed in here. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out. We go, come back, 2 minutes later, I'm not even done 2 minutes later. I'm telling you, you have to come out now. We're showing you some, I'm like, there's like fucking blood, like, it was disgusting, right? So I was cleaning out before I showered, right? Like, listen, bitch, I'm like, I just had a shower. I'm like, just finished cleaning here. You can come look at yourself. There's shit all over them, the fucking, like, you know, when they're fat and their hands get, you know, that big fucking chair thing with the hole in it? There's shit all around the room, shower, right? There's fucking gross shit, so I washed it and stuff like that, right? She took me a shit 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, well, I just did that and I don't finish everything else, right? Did the sink and just sprayed all down hot water. Clean it, did it all, right? Just fucking, well, I wonder, what's 15 minutes out of my fucking day to do something like that, right? Like, fucking, you know what I mean? Small thing to do, I'm not a fucking piece of shit, I'm not a goof, okay? Fucking whatever, man. Oh no! Right? So anyways, these fucking clowns. Oh, these fucking so slow. I don't know, so upset I didn't think you would this. So anyways, those fucking two guys again. Right? So, that's been like about 15 minutes and I'm fucking just about finished cleaning everything up, right? My foot hurts, and they fucking stepped on my fucking foot, strapped me down and fucking like, we're like this on my wrist. You're like this for no reason, okay? Like after they left, right? At first, okay, so this is what I'm rinsing off of the vehicle. I have my back in there. Just warm comes mom with a blanket like this. Okay, the blanket. Yeah, face no, this is behind. Come behind me, mom, like this, okay? So this is you showering, right? You're showering, you're fixing okay? I'm behind you. You don't know I'm behind you, okay?
What are you doing? To put it over your fucking head?
That's doing what she did to me, okay? I'm naked in the jar, don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off my girl. Okay? I have my arm tied. I'm fucking freaking out. No recognition. No recognition. Bitch's own job. I will have that bitch's job by the end of this fucking night.
And when did this happen?
I will have your fucking job.
When did this happen? Today.
I'm having this bitch. You know what? I am having this bitch's job. Like, this bitch is losing your fucking job. You have no idea. Holy fuck. And then, after that, when I fucking just think she's turning her and fucking shit here. Okay? That's what this bitch is doing. This nurse is a professional person, okay? Professional person. A nurse of all people. Like, staff nurse of all people. Okay? It's fucked up, man. Like, so I'm freaking out. What the fuck? What the fuck I was getting off me? Like, what the fuck's you doing, man? She's Sierra, calm down. Sierra, why are you freaking out? What are you doing? Wrap your yellow stuff up in the legs. And then mom's like, stop masturbating, Sierra. That's not good for you. Why are you masturbating? I'm like, what? Are you fucking seriously? I'm fucking masturbating, bitch? For everything you're trying to fucking kidnap me. The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck out, right? The fuck out of the shower now. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Why the fuck you have the door open? Two fucking guys staring at me again for the second time while I'm naked in the shower. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you idiots? Like, I'm freaking. Like, this is all on camera. Like, I'm freaking, right? Like, I'm like, holy fuck. Unless there's a fucking kid. You tell her two fucking grown Hindu men staring at me? Right? By the time this is done, I'm gonna do like 5 fucking Hindu guys staring at me. I'm naked.
5 Punjabis.
I'm one guy staring at me while I'm naked.
What's that?
Staring at me while I'm naked, okay? I finally get fucking...
Well, it's 95%.
Right? Yeah, I'm fucking like...
Immigrants working in that hospital.
This is like, I don't care about that.
That wouldn't be unusual.
Fuck okay, then tell me I'm released, okay? And nothing's so
Police dropped her off here and then drove off. Told me that she's my daughter and I need to take care of her.
No, I'm just so fucking scared now because I know exactly what's going on.
That's basically what that woman said.
Fucking healthcare fraud. Put it on them and you tell them.
No, I think I'm going to file a lawsuit this week.
On camera, you see what I say to them? Oh, everything changed. Their disposition. It's in their eyes. They're scared shitless right now. They know I have their fucking talking. They know they fucking, like, they're so scared right now. The whole fucking hospital scared shitless right now of me. Like, do you know what? No, you don't know what the fuck you woke up, man. You pissed off the wrong fucking bitch.
Sierra, you just got out of jail like 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, think? But mom, okay, so whatever, okay? So whatever, I'm trying to put my clothes on, right? And it's not working, so I fucking... Fuck, give me the blanket. The fuck are these bitches trying to grab at me, mom? I'm trying to get...
Okay, don't...
Like, no,
okay, yeah,
that's what she's trying to do. What the fuck are you touching me for? Like, get the fuck away from me, man. Like, fuck touch me, you fucking creep.
Well...
Yeah, I'm freaking like, what the fuck?
They were probably trying to control you, Sierra.
They had no reason to. I wasn't doing anything.
Well, were you acting like the way you are now?
I was washing my body. I'm not at home. Are you fucking kidding me? You're just like, get away from me. Go away. I don't have this video. Just leave me alone. Bye. You're like, you're trying to get a reaction on me, which you're not going to get. Straight up. I'm not even playing. I don't care. Okay? And that's exactly what I did to them, is when I realized what they were trying to do to me. So you know what? It's just fine. Don't worry about it. Grab my towel. I walked. That's what they're all trying to do. You're trying to get something about you. You're not right. You're trying to do something to get my reaction. Not good. Just fuck with me. I did that. They all got really mad. I went to the bathroom. Okay, I'm going to go to the yes. He's falling to the bathroom. You two fucking guys, open the bathroom door. Guys, I'm 2 minutes after I'm in the washroom. Why are you waiting for 2 minutes after the washroom to knock on the door and open the door? A girl? Why wouldn't you wait until I'll come out of the washroom? Why are you waiting until I'm on the toilet 2 minutes after? Why the fuck are you waiting until I'm on the toilet to ask me nothing? Tell me to hurry up. Well, maybe if I could actually get pissed first, maybe that would help, eh? Sierra! Sierra! Sierra, hurry up! Hurry up, Sierra! Hurry up, Sierra! Sierra! It's like fucking stupid.
They don't want you taking a 1 hour shower.
You know what? First off, I wasn't in the shower. I was taking a fucking piss, okay? And you know what? You want me to keep you on the side? I don't really care because I'm sure you're just like them. That's exactly how I see right now. It's like, you're not even my mother. So I really don't care. Because I'm just hearing the words in my mouth, so I'm just like, then fuck off. You know, anyways, I'm ignoring you. Fucking fuck you, hugging, fucking, they're going to jail. You want to go with them and fraud? I don't care. Go ahead, that's what's happening. Go for it. Enjoy my fucking haircut as much as you want, bitch. Because it's like, every time fucking you fucking use this machine, oh yeah, shit, my terrified number goes to that fucking machine. You fucking idiots. That's so stupid that, and then you know I know. You're just so stupid. You're just a fucking idiot. I'm so fucking jumped out.
No, you got a point, Sarah. I'm pretty sure that there's pharmacare fraud going on in there.
She's a fucking junkie.
For as much money as they spend on you, it's not getting anybody anywhere except maybe somebody else.
Yeah, well, whatever. No, I don't.
Other people are benefiting from it, but you're not. That's pretty apparent. I think anyone that's watching this after it's uploaded will definitely agree. Okay.
No, man. Just kidding, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how many millions of dollars they have spent.
Money. No. Okay.
She's on content.
You see this? I know.